So you want to make bread, but you're not really sure how to get started. Well, you've come to the right place. Today we are going to make a sourdough starter. I went down to the big box store and got one of these ball fermenting lids. It's got a little flapper on here to let air out. It doesn't let anything in. You'll need that because your starter is going to grow each time you feed it, and you don't want to completely seal the lid off or it'll blow up. So to get going, you're going to need 100 grams of water. This is just hot tap water. We'll mix into that 2 teaspoons of yeast, or one of the little packages of yeast. And then 100 grams of flour. This is organic whole wheat. That's what we'll be using that to feed our starter every day. 100 grams of that. I'm measuring all of this by weight because when you're dealing with flour, it's more accurate. Than measuring it with a cup. The humidity greatly changes the compaction rate of the flour. And it's just not very accurate to measure flour by the cup. So you've got those in there. I forgot to grab a spoon. You just stir this together. That's pretty much it. You're just going to let that sit for a few hours and watch it expand. You're done for now. Put your lid on tight because it's going to be able to breathe. And that's about what it should look like. It's going to be kind of lumpy, irregular. That's all there is to make a sourdough starter, to get it going. Now this is going to need to be fed every day. What you're doing is pouring half of it out and then replacing it again with equal parts of flour and water. You're feeding the yeast whenever you do that. The flour is what it likes to eat. So it's been a couple of hours, and you can see that this has risen. It's ready to be fed again. If you're using warm water, it'll happen really fast. If you're using room temperature water, it's going to take most of the day. I'm going to remove half of that. I'm just going to add it to another starter that I've got going. So we're going to take 100 grams out of here. just going to replace that with 50 grams each of water and whole wheat flour. Well, that was 60. All right, so we put 60 grams each of water and whole wheat flour. Stir it up. It'll be kind of thick again. Put the lid on. And let it sit.